So this chapter starts off with Yuji still cooking the hell out of Sukuna, and he's locked in. As he thinks about Choso, he plans on crushing Sukuna's heart and maybe some more, but just before he finishes him off, he and Sukuna both freeze in place as he tries to pop a domain. Then they see a figure come out the dust, and oh nah, if y'all were to tell me last week that this would actually be Gojo and not Sukuna's CTE kicking in, I would have laughed at you, because I did not see this coming. And when I saw the stitches on this man's head, I thought the series was over. Done. We weren't even gonna get a game 7. But then Sukuna starts smiling, and we should have known that it wasn't Gojo when Toho was over here looking like this. This isn't a oh snap, he's here face. It's more of a oh he's here face. You know what I mean? He expected this. And nah, they did my boy Yuji dirty. Sukuna tossing that boy away like some trash and immediately starts getting hype, saying that he did not think Yuta was capable of doing such a feat. Said his full name as well. And Yuta, Higuruma, and that fucking bum getting a Sukuna cosign before Yuji is bonkers to me, bro. He stay hating. But let's move on. Then we cut to a flashback, and Maki's over here not agreeing with what Yuta is trying to tell him, and Akari's over here saying that this is something they'll only do if they have no other options. Panda pipes up saying that if Gojo loses and dies, Yuta can have Rika eat Kenjaku, copy his CT, and then Yuta can use that to hijack Gojo's body. Kusakabe is over here wondering if Yuta cannot just copy Gojo's technique from his corpse. But Shoko says that you can't use the Limitless without the 6 eyes. You can't copy the 6 eyes since it's a physical trait. Also, I did not know Kusakabe and Shoko were chill like this for real. Low-key, they would make a great duo. Maki knows that Yuta can only use his copied techniques for the 5 minutes that Rika is manifested, and wonders what would happen when those 5 minutes are up, and even he doesn't know the answer to that. Then Meme starts talking about how Kenny's technique might work. It could work in 3 ways. 1, it could be a passive type that only lasts for a set period of time, which would end up killing Yuta. 2, it could be a technique that happens in intervals, which means he won't die immediately, but he will eventually die. And 3, if it's just a one-time thing, then he'll be able to use the Limitless after the 5 minutes pass, but in turn, he might lose his own technique and he will be stuck in Gojo's body forever. I think that one might be worse than death, bro. Just genuinely. Yuta goes on to say that he knows this is a final option, and he plans to settle this battle with Sukuna inside his domain. And we saw during that fight, they came pretty damn close to doing that, only failed thanks to he who shall not be named. Maki, obviously not rocking with this plan, tells Yuta that they shouldn't do it, and Yuta's like, alright bro, I'm done with y'all. We're gonna do this plan no matter what y'all say. And Kusakabe is over here saying that they should do this in a humane way, and Yuta has had enough. He straight up tells them that they fight in the LeBron James of Jujutsu, and that they should not be worried about being humane, and should worry less about Yuta becoming a monster. Maki over here is saying that they all care about him, and it's just her. And bro, Maki keeps shooting her shots at this man, and every time this nigga Yuta wanna full on Zion Williamson send that shit into the stands. Yuta got some Killian Hayes level of game, bro. This is the type of stuff that you be reminiscing over 5 years later at 3 AM and realize that you fumbled. He needs to lock in. And one thing about Yuta, even though he's a dirty, bag stealing, soul swapping, sleep deprived loser, he is still willing to throw everything away to protect the people that he loves. And that is something that I respect. He starts saying that Gojo's important too, and they've been pushing him to be a monster all on his own. And if Gojo's gone, then that monster is gonna have to be someone else. And if no one else is gonna be it, he'll do it himself. And this was the moment right here that I signed my little apology for him, by the way. Real gotta recognize real. He's spitting facts. He ends the convo saying that he's gonna do this no matter what. And we cut over to him talking with Gojo. He's wondering how Gojo feels about their plan, and he says he don't really care because he doesn't plan on losing.
Damn. He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
He does say that he was kinda annoyed that Shoko didn't try to oppose it, and I know people were saying that Shoko doesn't care, but if y'all remember, Homegirl smoked through an entire pack of Newports in a 30-minute span during that fight with Sukuna. She does care. She probably just wanted to give Gojo the idea that she knew that he wasn't gonna lose, but as a certified real nigga myself, I can say that I probably would have felt the same way as Gojo, cause I'd rather know that you care than have you act like you don't. Does that make any sense? We're getting off track. Let's get back to the manga. Yuta starts talking about how he was told by Earl that he has Fujiwara blood in him, and he thought it was Sugawara, or however you pronounce that. Which, if y'all don't remember, those are the 3 clans from back in the Heian era or something. I don't really know. And Gojo says that he's actually Sugawara, that he and Yuta are distant relatives. We heard this back in JJK 0, by the way. Also noting that those clans were at odds with each other. and Yuta says that Earl was probably just off, and Gojo comments that Yuta might actually be both. And then he starts saying that that means that his bloodline is more blessed than Gojo's, and it's gonna be hella lame if he turns out to be a bum. And poor Yuta is just done. Then, as they run into Maki and Panda and that one nigga, Gojo tells everyone to leave, and they all say nah. He says that he wants them to leave because he doesn't want them to see what he's about to do, especially since he doesn't really think this is the right way of doing things. He says that if he does lose to Sukuna and the people in the room that he's about to enter are gone, then the Grams, aka that old guy, will be at the top of Jujutsu society, meaning that a mess like post Shibuya will never happen again. He tells them to get lost again, they say no, and he just makes this little face like, alright bruh. And before he leaves, Yuta tells him not to try to be a monster all by himself anymore. And as he walks in, Gojo says that that's not possible no more. Ever since Gato left that day, Gojo was left behind and he needs to catch up. Trying to catch up to Hitler, low-key crazy little bro. This also confirms that Gojo was the one who packed up the higher-ups. Honestly, hella deserved W Gojo. Then we cut over to this guy Mai, or whatever his name is, Rin, showing his technique that Kenjaku gave him. Basically, he can output glucose or sugar, which sounds pretty useless when you think about it, but Shoko says if he can inject this to other people, he can supplement the sugar that gets burned up in the brain when you use cursed techniques, putting him on the medic team with Nita. And he looks happy as hell to be on the team until we get to the next page and he's looking at Yuta, and that man Sukuna fucked his ass up, like sensei, like student. No left arm, lower body straight up gone, and I know he hearing the trumpets right now with that rag over his eyes. Gojo's also on the left too, if you can't see. Nita, the guy from Shibuya, says that he won't get any worse thanks to his technique, but he's so messed up right now that he actually might be cooked. Then we finally see Yuta, and bro looks like he's been through hell. Thanks to Rika, he's still maintaining consciousness, but that's not gonna last long. He said to Shoko that they might as well do it, since they have no other options. And props to Shoko, by the way, she really locked in right now. She gets her little 6 Man of the Year award with this performance. Shoko says that she's done stitching up Gojo's corpse, and as soon as Yuta's inside him, he needs to push his RCT to his maximum so he can get his body ready. And using his right hand, he gets ready to do it. Then we cut back to the fight, and we see Gojo, Yuta, I don't know what we're gonna call him, bruh. Yojo, Guta, fuck shitty ass names, but Go Yuta? Hey, that's kinda tough. Hey, we're gonna go with that. And they hit this dual domain expansion, and damn, this right here is tough. Gege been in his bag recently, bro. And honestly, Yuta has no excuse not to win this, since he already knows how to beat Sukuna's open domain, and he can turn off the sure hit effects for his allies. In 2 weeks, we about to see the most insane 3v1 in JJK. Also, Sukuna's domain is made out of sticks and stones, bro. He got 99 seconds, he's done, he's cooked. If he makes this out of this one, bro, I might as well, I'm gonna be done, bro. I'm gonna be done. There's no way he makes it out of this one, man. Before we end it off, this video was sponsored by Anime Express. Anime Express has a variety of merchandise from all your favorite animes, such as Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Demon Slayer, One Piece, and others. They got a variety of stuff and cool things, such as hoodies, t-shirts, necklaces, and this dope ass sword over here. Personally, my favorite is the Choso hoodie, cause as much as I be hating on bro, this shirt is tough as hell. And if you want 10% off, use my code NOOOOO10 at checkout. Link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching.